Right now, I'm a bat, and I'm insanely curious to see what Jenny will do without me, and what will happen in my world while I'm offline. Okay, here she comes. Let's see. Damn, it looks like she's checking if I'm online. She rummaged through the chests, threw some stuff on the bed. God, I just hope she doesn't close the door because I simply won't be able to fly through. Phew, it's all good. And Enderman in the water, what? They can't stand it? Water. Just look at what's happening. Some small, huge, and regular villager are trying to catch a sheep. I don't know why they need the sheep, but it's definitely something strange that shouldn't be happening. At least this didn't happen when I was online. Alright then. Okay, let's get back to the Enderman. God, you know they usually teleport right away, but this time something's different. Maybe they're just pretending they don't like water? Alright then. So, just look, the chickens are flying, and it even laid an egg. I'm not going to say what their formation looks like, but just the fact itself. So, is it night? Have we ever actually seen night in our world? And it looks like he's building something super weird. Maybe, I think I have an idea what it is. I hope it's... No, okay, we better look away. Now, the most important question, what is Jenny doing? And I see that she's going somewhere without me. I thought she usually just stayed at home, but it looks like... I saw something over there that looked like a cave. Maybe she's going down there. And yeah, it looks like she's going down there. By the way, look, there's an ocelot here, honestly. I don't even know what it's doing here, but look, it seems like it's going down into the cave. Well, I am curious to see what it is going to do now. Ah man, just look at that. The creeper and the ocelot, they simply cannot stand each other at all. And a regular creeper gets scared. There's even a parrot here. But the strangest thing is, look, they don't even have hands. And then they actually built a lamp, powering it up with some redstone, and they even placed down some very strange wool blocks. Honestly, it's all really quite weird, but at the same time, it's also pretty cool. Just imagine what they're up to when we're not around. Oh, one of them even fell. But then I noticed something really strange. The mobs just started running away. And it felt like they started hiding from someone. I wonder from whom? Damn. So look, these are the same villagers who were chasing the sheep, but what are they doing here? And why did they come here? Could it be that they want to capture all of these different mobs? Or I honestly don't quite get it, but for some reason they're systematically destroying every single thing the creepers, ocelots, and others built. Honestly, I don't understand why they're doing this, but it looks like they're desperately running off to somewhere else. But the strangest thing is, I don't know where they're running to or where they're going. Jenny, that's the funniest part because they've broken everything here. And if the mobs are scared, it means they're doing something to them. And you know what? I'm going to find out no matter what it takes because I'm really curious myself. By the way, don't pay attention to the fact that I'm a cow and that I'm standing on a tree. I had to get here somehow, and if I were in my usual skin, I would have been spotted right away. But just look at this mansion, there are some huge holes here. I'm not entirely sure, maybe it's AT&T or maybe it's the Wither, but it honestly looks totally abandoned because usually, as you probably know, it's fully inhabited. Alright, now I need to get over there. As you can clearly see, I really don't have much HP left at all because I am still just a cow, but I can definitely see skulls ahead. Look, it is incredibly dark and gloomy inside this place, and it is really quite unusual to see something like this because for me it feels kind of mystical and strange. But yeah, unfortunately a cow can't jump up, but someone left this wonderful block for me so I could climb up here. So right here in this spot actually, I'm seeing even more skulls, even more darkness, and even some blood splattered around. I don't really know, it looks like someone was shooting at the cannon walls, or maybe they used a giant wither. I honestly have no idea. And I really need to get a torch. Here it is. Let's go ahead and place it down right here. And there is that incredibly creepy sound once again. Alright, I see some writing on the sign, bring all your diamonds to... It looks like these are actually coordinates. Or we could just burn this place down. Maybe, that's interesting. Let's open the chest. Coming in at number 1. Oh, I honestly don't even know who did this, but to be honest, it's just completely and really stupid. And all of these emeralds, just take a good long look at all of that right here. And who loves emeralds? Obviously, it's the villagers. And it looks like the villagers are involved in this. It certainly appears that this is the primary reason why the mobs are desperately trying to hide away from them. This realization actually adds a significant and chilling layer of horror to the entirety of this unsettling situation. But I think we need to follow those coordinates. And maybe it could be a village. Alright, I've made it here. Look at the giant golem and the giant box. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look around. Alright, I can see Jenny and I see that the villagers are behaving in a very strange and unusual way. And they definitely don't behave that way at all in the game. But let's see where Jenny is going. And it looks like Jenny is about to enter this massive, mysterious cube, or perhaps it is a hangar. I don't even know. I don't even know how to comment on this, to be honest. But I do know one thing, we definitely need to go inside this huge square. And I suggest we check out the forge and in general inspect the village for any possible paths. But you know, I think I need to disguise myself as a villager too, because a cow running around the houses would look really strange. So, right now, you are going to see me disguised as a local villager. Alright, now I truly look exactly like one of them, so let us see what is actually going on around here. Basically, they probably should not notice me at all as long as I do not do anything that is too weird or out of the ordinary, but it really looks like they are very busy with their own daily things and they do not even notice me standing here. And I'm dying to see what's inside this forge. Perhaps we should leave that for later, because right now I really need to take a closer look at what is inside this giant hangar or cube. I hope I'll be able to see at least something. And now I can clearly see the green slime block of that massive giant iron golem. But let's check out some of the houses. Because from what I can see, everything seems pretty normal. There's nothing particularly suspicious. Let's check the well. And in the well, it looks like it's the same story. Let's see. Aha, that's already the second group of villagers who have gone into that smithy. Let's take a look at what might be in there. And that's really strange because they've disappeared. Let's check the chest. And under the chest, I don't really see any kind of hole either, because that would be very noticeable. And you know what's strange? This entire wall here is made of dirt right underneath the garden area. Look, it really looks like a perfect square. So it's possible that there might be something hidden right there. Let's check it out, especially since everything here seems to be arranged in a certain way. I think I need to check the water in these gardens just in case. Maybe there's some kind of secret passage there, I don't know. Alright, let's check this one, but so far I haven't found anything. But we still have one left, and it looks like I've found something. Look, here. There are signs here that prevent the water from filling everything up. And it looks like there are even some steps here. Honestly, I don't know, but I'm even a little scared to see what's in there. And look, it seems like this is a prison where they put blocks. And the strangest thing is, there's bedrock. No one can mine bedrock in Minecraft. You can only get it in creative mode. But somehow the villagers managed to obtain it and even built a prison out of it.
You really shouldn't be here right now.
Looks like we've been spotted.
So, I believe that he should be put in a high security cell.
Please don't put me in prison yet. Oh, it looks like that's it. It seems they've pushed me into this cell. Man, I really do not want to be stuck here, not even for one more second. We probably need to urgently find a way to get out of here. But there's bedrock, iron doors. And besides, I don't know where they went. I hope they're not waiting for me out here. But I have an idea, because those fools put the iron door right on the ground, and I can easily remove it. And it looks like they thought they got rid of me so easily. But it looks like that was their mistake. Let's see what else is here. And I see some kind of chest. Let's try to see what's inside. A pickaxe? I think we're really going to need this. And I saw this passageway from afar. I wonder where it leads. And it looks like we'll probably come out right in the middle of this hangar. And now I understand why the pickaxe is here. Alright, now we need to break this hatch. Let's take a look. I hope there's no one here. Just look at this. I don't really know what they were trying to construct here, or why there is this strange sort of stick left here. I'm not going to say what it looks like, but now I get it. Damn, why did I break that? Let's probably put this back so they don't notice. But now I realize that it looks like they're summoning a giant wither and attacking other mobs. But the strangest thing is, look, this is a giant portal. Most likely Jenny went in there. I think we definitely need to go there. Let's try it. So I am here and we need to find something, maybe something interesting. Where to? Look, I see something. There's some kind of huge foundation here, or what is it? From a distance, it even looks like some kind of giant arena or something. I see there are some windows over there. Alright, I've made it here, and let's listen to what they're saying over there.
I've gathered everyone here today to explain how we can finally get rid of this player for good. It destroys our villages and causes us trouble literally all the time. And for that we have our trusted ally Jenny, who will help us execute our strategic plan. And our plan is to use an incredibly powerful mutant zombie, which will let us do absolutely anything we want with the player, because I honestly don't believe he has what it takes to defeat it. Just look at it. Jenny is going to go and spawn this terrifying mutant right at his house. And
Wait, did I do something wrong? It really looks like they have already recognized exactly who I am.
so we have some specific conditions for you. If you can successfully defeat this mutant zombie, you can live your own life, and Jenny will come back to you. But if you somehow manage to lose to it, you must delete this world completely and forever. And you must never return to Minecraft again.
I listened to them, and to be perfectly honest, this zombie mutant is not scary to me at all. Because they are all quite unintelligent and do not even realize that in my world I can do absolutely whatever I want. That's why I installed a few mods. Let me show them to you. It's mainly because I'm looking to grab some powerful weapons, and maybe even some super strong high-grade armor. They think they're smarter than me, but they don't understand that I'm the one who created this world, and in fact I can do whatever I want. And everything they've come up with is just their own illusion. And let's start by me probably returning to my original form, since I've already been exposed anyway. Alright then, I think I'll take a few rounds of ammunition for myself and then switch to survival mode right now. If they think they can't defeat me in a fight with this, to be perfectly honest with you, they couldn't have beaten me even before all of this happened. Because this zombie mutant, I could have just escaped and run away from him somehow. I don't see any point in this. Alright, I see, he's already getting ready here. Let's give it a try. Well, yeah, I suppose that was a bit too simple, but I can clearly see he's not dying. Maybe... I think they need to add something else. Let's try again. Alright, now listen to me. He is actually proving to be quite a bit tougher than I expected. I honestly thought he would just die the very first time we tried this, but to be perfectly honest with you, I really feel like I could just keep on doing this all evening long. Really. Looks like Jenny is trying to cheer him up somehow or do something else. But yeah, it seems like he's finally dead. And I think it's time to deal with Jenny. Alright, well thanks for watching. I'm off to put things in order in my world.